What's going on, YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be discussing 5 key components to opening up your own local card shop. At number 1, we have getting started. Getting started is the hardest part for many different reasons. For example, you have to have the funds, the area, the nice display cases, Wi-Fi, be able to have the lights on. It costs a lot of money, honestly. At number 2, we have something for everyone. This is the most important for me on this list, because you can't just provide to the big dogs. You have to be able to provide to everyone. For example, some people want to come into a card shop because they're just getting started and spend 5 cents on a card. That's perfectly fine. Many card shops around the world want to turn off those people and push them away. They also want to make them overpay for stuff and kind of take advantage of them. I personally do not like when people do this because I think it's all about building the hobby in total. It's not about making money exactly. I mean, it is, but at the same time, you have to have the passion and have this as a hobby. You can't just come into sports cards and think you're just all going to make a bunch of money even though you don't like sports cards. You have to truly like it and want to grow it for the better. At number 3, we have get repeating customers. Getting repeating customers is actually very important as well. If you get customers every single week, just like us, that come in and spend a couple $100s, you're set. That's the kind of customers you want. You want to make your customers loyal and make them want to come shop with you again. There has to be a specific reason as why they want to come to you. You can't just have a card shop with nothing good in it and getting the same inventory every single time they come in. You have to go to card shows every single weekend, or get cards every weekend to be able to keep switching your inventory to make sure you have something new for everyone that comes in the door at any specific time. Also, getting repeating customers allows for you to grow your shop and expand. At number 4, we have getting your name out there. Getting your name out there is super important. When we first opened in December of 2022, that was probably our biggest struggle. We had to get our name out there. So what we did, we went to Facebook, made a page, and we boosted our post. We boosted our post and spent $20 every week or two to grow it, and it'll shoot it to 500 or 1,000 people at a time, and it would get our name out there. We'd start getting messages, calls, and people started to come in. We kept doing that for a couple months to build up our followers, which I think we have 300 now, but we're still going to keep growing from there, and that allowed us to get a good base. And now we're starting to see people tell their friends, and keep coming in. When that happens, it allows us to get more cards in because they want to sell to us, and they know that we're going to pay them better prices. You go to many card shops and they pay 50 to 60%. I think that's wrong because they're making 50% on it again. We like to spend 70 to 90%, which is super fair. eBay takes 11% if you sell on there. We actually have been doing lots of sales on eBay as well. That's actually probably more sales than in shop, but you have to have both to be able to balance. You have to have an equal balance. eBay's super good for selling cards because it allows you to have an audience of everyone in the world. You want to target sports card collectors around the world rather than just in your little town or where your card shop's going to be at. Some people think that eBay fees are terrible, which I also agree with, but eBay is what helps you grow and makes you have steady income, in my opinion. At number 5, we have make your place special. Why are your customers going to come to your shop instead of just go to the other shop or vice versa? You have to have people come into your shop and make them feel special and wanted. You have to have new stuff every single time they come in, and you have to just make it better than everyone else around you. You want to get everyone together. They want to have a nice time, talk about sports, and not get pushed away because they don't have $5,000 to spend. It's also important to have something for everyone, like I said earlier in this video. You have to have $30 blaster boxes and $5,000 hobby boxes. This is important because then you have something for everyone. Some people that are just getting into the hobby feel like they get taken advantage of right off the bat and they're just too nervous to do anything else. No, you have to find the right people and the right connections to keep moving forward. It's also important that you don't get the sense of discouragement. You have to be able to look up your comps. 130 points, great for that because it tells you the offers that were accepted on eBay and everything. I just don't like how people take advantage of people. Just because they're just getting started, it just makes the community, the sports card world, just go down, just decreases. No, we want to take it all the way up. All right. Something extra is that you have just to be nice to everyone. When people come into your shop, you gotta say, "Oh, good morning. How's your day?" And then say, "Do you need help with anything? Or you're looking for anything specific?" You go to many card shops around the world, and they don't do that. They just kind of ignore you, or they'll judge you off of what clothes you're wearing. They'll come into a store, they won't say anything, they just ignore you until you have to ask them. Then when you look at their cards, they're marked 150% of comps. That's really unpleasing. It's unpleasing. When you go into a card shop and you see everything's marked up, you look up the comps and you're like, wow, they're trying to take advantage of us. At Johnson Sports Memorabilia and your card shops that you guys are going to be opening, you want to make sure you have everything priced right to make sure you get customers to come back in and to be able to trust you. Thank you all for watching today's video, and this is your sign to open up your own sports card shop. Make sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Comment below if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thanks. Peace.